When Jerry West talks about age impacting a team's defensive play, where's kind of the trade-off between the impact of age and just kind of learning to be more efficient or manage your game in such ways to offset those things?
Well, I mean, it's really about taking care of your body, making sure you're strong and making sure you're ready to go, and compromising for areas that you might be weak at that were strong when you were 21 or 22. I mean, it's you have to do a lot of self-assessing. You have to be honest with yourself and where you are physically, and then from that standpoint, then you can make adjustments.
For you, where have the big adjustments been, would you say, to this point?
Just in timing. Just in timing, and just being patient and understanding how to attack guys and things like that. But for me, it's timing.
Considering the way you guys have played defense recently, was the criticism specifically by Jerry warranted, do you think?
I still don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
He said the team, based on their age, you can replace tires on a car, but you can't place tires on people.
Right. Oh, okay.
That's kind of what he was saying.
Well, I think for us, it's just about playing as a unit defensively. It's not necessarily, individually your athleticism or anything like that, but it's really guys just being on the same page. Our team, we're ranked, third in the league in defense?
How much does being a veteran offset some of that, either athleticism or youth? 'Cause a lot of good teams don't play defense very well.
Well, I mean, it's great coaching as well. It's great coaching. It's just going over it every day, and guys being committed to it. And we have that here, and I think as a consequence, we're a great defensive team.
One of the things he said was he didn't see a lot of players diving on the floor after balls and those kinds of things. You see it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the intensity could definitely ratchet up, and we have. I think over the last 10 games, 11 games or so, we really performed well, played hard. Like I said, I don't know where we were 10, 11 games ago defensively, but we've made a significant jump to that third spot, and we look forward to jumping 2 more.
Is controlling the pace more important this year with this team? Because of those things, maybe?
Well, yeah. I mean, just our dynamics of the team have changed slightly. So, last year you had Jordan and Sasha in the second unit running around like jackrabbits. That was a big strain for their ability to get out on the open floor. This team, we slow things down a little bit more. We run on need. We're not a fast break team by any stretch of the imagination. But fast breaks don't win championships anyway. And if they did, Phoenix would have a bunch.
Regarding the comments Jerry West made a couple days ago, just about age and maybe does not see much defense on this team. When players get older, are there certain signs that you might see that tells them that tells you that they're losing a step, or things you look for?
Usually, back-to-back games are kind of a signal. Teams have trouble back-to-back games, or players have difficulty.
The recent criticism of the defense, specifically what Jerry West had to say, you think that's warranted considering the way you guys have played much better defense, especially here down the stretch?
Well, you probably won't get me to respond in any way negatively towards Jerry West. I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So, I won't respond specifically to him. But anybody else that has anything to say about the way we've been playing defensively is just, unfounded and not true. Statistically, the numbers are there. In the last, 10 or 11 games, we've seen the difference. Teams are not shooting the ball as well. Opponents' points per game are down. And we've obviously had some slip-ups. The Clippers game, and not even the game. There were 2 or 3 minute or 4 minute stretches where we didn't play good defense. So, we're working hard at finding a way to play 48 perfect minutes. I don't know if we'll get there, but we're working at it.
Physically, how close do you feel to? The stretch, the first month of the season, you played very well. You were lively, and then it seemed like the minutes kind of took their toll.
Right.
Since now that you've had some depth and with Andrew back, how close do you feel to how you did it physically to the start of the season?
I feel good physically. Pretty fresh.
You feel like you have the life in your legs?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I have a lot more energy and freshness in my legs that I did probably in the second month when, as you said, playing a lot of minutes, and it was taking a little bit of that away from me. But right now I'm playing 30s and 30 minutes. So it's it's been good because I can be a little more active and pay more attention, especially defensively.
How quickly does that come back? I mean, since
It depends. It depends on the schedule too, how demanding it is, and and how much time you have to recover. But we haven't had a lot of time. Luckily, had a couple of days now here that we could just go through practice and go home and rest, which has been helpful. So you got to take advantage of these stretches.
So you got a bit of a break here.
Yeah.
Good for the team, good for the morale, good for the psyche. Good for
I mean, we need it. I guess from it's like Christmas game. Since the Christmas game, I feel like we've been playing every other day or something like that.
you were.
So it's a good time to rest. Work on the little things, offensively and defensively. Get your body back under you, some rest, and work on the game.
Talk about little things offensively and defensively.
Our rotations, especially how we're going to rotate when a guy gets beat, rotating out the double team. Mostly defense. I mean, the offensive part, we got guys that can go one-on-one. We got guys that can play in the system. Got good post presence. And that's going to take care of itself. We're just working on our defense.
You talk about the grind of playing every other day. What's it like for you to have a couple days off mentally?
It's a relief. It feels good. I mean, but you can't take too much time off, because you lose your sharpness or what have you. But this is a good time just to work on your game. Wind up staying sharp. Don't have to pound. You don't have to pound your body on games. This point of the year comes so quick. Nice 2 or 3 day span off is perfect.
So some of the numbers you guys have been allowing defensively and holding other teams to, you think some of the criticisms about the defense were unfair?
I mean, we set a high bar for ourselves, last couple of years been in the championship round. If we get there this year, it makes 4 years in a row. So the bar is set high. I mean, that's a good thing. We don't really worry too much about, what people have to say. Just go out there and play our game, remain confident. Be all right.
Got to stretch here.
Lamar, I know you're not exactly an old man, but have there been some changes that you've had to make in your game as you've got older? I mean, maybe things that you.
I mean, you probably got to watch how you eat and how you sleep. There's been times party, didn't really sleep much. Come back to the gym, I can still run up and down. I can't do that as much. But I mean, with my build, I really haven't been able to. Never had a problem with my knees or my ankles or any lower extremity to keep me from running. Naturally, I'm probably about 235. Haven't had any problems putting on weight. Like right now, I'm about 240, 245, kind of still slim, lean. So not too much, not for me. But it'll come there'll be a day and time where, of course, you won't be the same because your body won't move the same. That's part of our business.
Is that right?
That's why you got to be selfish. Sometimes when it comes to business,